Alright, what's up everyone? I hope you guys are doing well today. So today we are Tuesday, July 29, and today was a good day, but I still took an L. I'll explain why. Right now my problem is just getting my daily bias right, and when I have that right, I will start winning way more, right? So like I said, I'm just documenting myself right now. So I'll have to go back test and see how I can get good daily biases, right? So I'll go figure this out, right? Right after this video. Because if I have a good bias, so I know my strategy works, but when my strategy presents itself and I take it instantly, if I don't have the good bias, for example, today we're bearish, but there's a long setup, right? And I take it and I just get stopped out. Why? Well, because today we're bearish. So this is something that I need to figure out, right? Um, and yeah, so I'll just start looking on the higher time frame, on the lower time frame, stuff like that. And yeah, so today we had news at 10, right? And like I said in the previous video, I started 5 combines on Top Step. So because I want to finish them quickly, of course today I took an L, so minus 750 on the combines. So it's all good. So that's one thing, like I said, that I need to figure out is daily bias. So let's start the recap. Today I lost 750 on each account, so multiply by 5, but it's combined, okay? Alright. So bang, 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 bang. So I was looking, before I start this video, I was looking like, how could I figure out daily bias? Now don't take this as a, how can I say? I'm just talking to myself right now, okay, basically. So I was thinking about marking previous day's highs and low, right? So let's mark those for now. So we have sessions, previous day's highs and low, and now on the higher time frame, like higher, talking about 4 hour, 1 hour, I look for any unfilled fair value gaps. Why unfilled fair value gaps? Is because price is more likely to come to these price is more likely to come and fill those fair value gaps, right? And the higher the time frame, the more strong it is, but the less precise. Um, so right there we had one. Let's go to the 1 hour. Bang. So now on the 1 hour we can see we have this one right there, this one right there, to this one right there. So price is more likely to come down, right? Now at the time I didn't really have biases. I was just, when I see my setup, I take it. So yeah. Now for example, we know that price is more likely to come down, so my bias is bearish. Let's go on the 15-minute. Now we already have a higher time frame fair value gap that needs to get filled, right? Now if we go on the 15-minute, that's how it looks. Now I need to figure out, should I precise the fair value gaps, which I should, of course. So for example, on the hourly, the 4 hour, it's right there. But as I see right there, this is 8 p.m. It already got filled. So let's remove it. And I will mark this one slash this one, which is a session and a fair value gap. Go to the 15-minute. Does it make sense? This one makes sense. Bang. Now this one, let's remove this real quick. I mean, it is on the higher time frame right there. And we have one right there, which was the 4 hour one and the 1 hour one, actually. Okay, wait. So like I said, right now, don't take this information, right? I'm just experimenting experimenting while doing the video, okay? So we had the 4 hour fair value gap right there. Go back to the 1 hour, bang, right there. Go back to the 15-minute, bang, right there. What can we see? At 10:45, price came and filled it and rejected too, right? So my bearish bias was right. Let's go to the 5-minute. Now on the 5-minute, what can we see? Well, I know I'm looking for shorts. Now this line right there that you guys are seeing is previous day's high. Now I didn't have it marked, so let's remove it for now, right? The trade that I took that made me lose was this one right there, as simple as that. 950, we came close, even though we didn't touch it, we came close to this Asia high and went up. A very strong wake up. From there, I waited for a retest, bang, 10:05, and I took the trade. From there, price was just bang, 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 and finally took the L. So valid setup. I've been taking those setups, for a long time. So they work, but today it didn't work. Why didn't it work? Because today was bearish. Let's go back. Okay. Now, if I knew today was bearish, 950, bang, bang, we closed above. It doesn't matter. I'm looking for shorts. 955, we closed below. Perfect. This is a break. 10, retest. So from there, I'm in. And this would have been a nice trade for there. 1050. So 50 minutes later, full TP. So yeah, this is something that I'll have to check, because the strat works. I know it works. I just have to figure out fair value gaps. Do I take them on higher time frame and then lower it down to a smaller time frame, or I just find it on the higher time frame, mark it, and from there I just know that price will eventually come and fill it. So my entry point are still rejection of a zone or break and retest of a zone, and maybe previous day's highs and low, right? Aiming to fill those fair value gaps. So depending if they're up or down, I'll be bearish or bullish. I think this is something that I'll definitely check it out, because past 3 weeks, every single day my setup been playing out very nicely, but it's all about, I guess, but yeah, I just need to figure out my bias. So let's go to Monday, yesterday, just for fun, right? Bang, 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 bang. Previous day's high, bang. Is it previous day high? Let's go check just to make sure. Friday, yep. So perfect, this is how it's looking like. Perfect. Now, where do we have higher time frame fair value gaps? Let's go on the 4 hour. We have this one right there. Bang. Lower time frame, not lower time frame, still on the 4 hour. I don't see anything else. Let's go down. So this is looking like that. Already what I can see at 10 o'clock, we came in, filled this, and went straight down. It's all about logic, right? So let's go to lower time frame. Let's go to the 5 hour. Right now to the 5 minute. This is Tuesday, and this is Monday. Monday, what am I looking for? I'm looking for long setup, so I'm looking bullish until we fill the fair value gap. Once we fill the fair value gap, now we'll see. Either we're gonna reverse or we're gonna break through the fair value gap, right? But regardless, the fair value gap is to know my bias. Market open 9:30, bang, we break out, and I'm looking for longs. 9:35 we came back, so break and retest, bang, I'm in. Now why did price reverse here? Well, because we had a we had a fair value gap on the higher time frame. So what it did is price played out in my direction, bang, went to the fair value gap, filled it and reject. We even had, so 10:05 rejected, retest at 10:10 if I wanted to re-enter, if I didn't have like a nice profit. But this is pretty close that, to be honest, we can count it as still a good day. So break and retest, looking for longs, perfect, bang. Remember, yesterday and today didn't win. But if I had my biases right, who knows? So bang, we come here, I see that I start to reject. Okay, I just close the trade. I still have decent profit, I can call it a good day. Or I'm like, alright, we're rejecting, let me re-enter. Worst case, I'll lose a little bit of my profit that I made, and best case, it goes in my direction. So we took a long because we're bullish. Bang, it filled the fair value gap. Now it rejected, so it didn't make the fair value gap invalid. So we take a short. So rejection, retest, and full TP, if anything, 1020. So yeah, that's very interesting. Setup work. I know it works, everything works. I just need to have good bias, and yesterday and today would have been a W day, right? So yeah, let me just check on the 1 hour. So on the 4 hour, bang, right there. 1 hour we can adjust it. Bang, right there. 15-minute. That's one thing I need to know. Do I adjust the fair value gap or just leave it as a zone where, okay, I know that price is going there? 15-minute, yeah, there's nothing on the 15-minute. It's, just choppy. But higher time frame holds more importance, right? Lower time frame, more noise, but better entries. Okay, so yeah, that's something I will figure out. If you guys enjoyed, subscribe, like. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys tomorrow. And yeah.